Hey, it's Matty from GMat and welcome to episode 51 of the GMat Podcast. To celebrate 50 episodes of the GMat Podcast, we've compiled all the best bits from the podcast as picked by us and the fans. So please enjoy this very special episode of the GMat Podcast.
Smooth transition.
But you're the I feel like you'd be the talker, you know,
the
the conversationist.
Do you want me to give him a call and find out if the...
Yeah, do it live on the podcast. Do it live. Oh God.
Is that Garbett? Oh, that's right. You're coming to the fucking movie. Hey, is Steve there? I mean, the house is definitely not quiet now, Arda.
No, because in my notes I said Barry should move in.
Covered all the bases. Oi, Garbs.
Yeah, man.
Can you put Steve on?
Yeah, man. That was fast.
Put it close to the mic.
Arda is on the podcast. He wants to know... We're on Arda's podcast right now. He wants to know... you can't hear him because he's in my headphones. He wants to know if the house is really quiet now that I've moved out.
Yeah. No, there's a lot less door slamming. So, yeah. Is it chewing in the podcast? Because I'm eating right now.
Yeah, that's the problem with the current audio, is the chewing.
Is that it?
He says that... Yeah. All right.
This
This
is
is
thrilling.
not working because you can't hear him, so...
This is thrilling
we'll just have
stuff.
to do an episode where you come on or something. I don't know. I'm running the show now, by the way, everyone.
Yeah, it's yep. See ya. Goodbye.
The real BMat. All right, see you, Steve.
Well, that was a fucking monstrosity.
Yeah, you could probably cut that out.
Smooth transition.
Could you do Stephen Hawking?
Oh.
Here we go.
What's your spiel when people come to the counter? What do you say when someone comes up with a
Well, I can't.
pack of those yellow banana lollies that's not sealed?
Oh, I can't say g'day because that won't sound right coming out of Stephen Hawking's mouth. So
I
I
know
say,
whatever, man. Just say whatever you say. What do you actually say? I just want to hear what you actually say. I just wanted to know that.
"Oh, g'day. How you going? How you going? Can I get you a bag with that? Can I get you a bag with all this?"
You ask them if I want a bag before you even start scanning shit in.
Well, because they've already chucked it on the table by then.
Oh, okay.
You know. I
You
say,
have to log in with your staff number.
nah, it's all going. It's all going. So Stephen Hawking was running the reject shop front. What kind of things would he say?
He probably wouldn't talk. He'd get his assistant to talk. He probably
Yeah.
sounds like this. Hello, yeah. I'm just grabbing some of these for Stephen.
Okay, let's say he's he has some sort of disease.
He's booted up Windows.
What would his chair say?
What did his chair say? Okay. So hang on. What's he put on the counter?
Okay, I'll play the role. We'll do a bit of role play here. I'll play the role.
Let's do some improv. I love some improv.
A bit of.
I'm rusty, but we'll do it.
So I walk up to the interior reject shop. Large bogan woman with
No,
three
hang on.
children.
This is you're actually writing a scene now. Isn't this supposed to be like someone calls out a profession and someone
Okay.
else calls out an object or something?
Profession, unemployed.
Yep.
With children. Okay, so unemployed woman with three children walks up to the counter with a 2-liter bottle of what? Sunkissed. No, shut up, Ben. I'm doing this bit. Sunkissed.
It's one man improv.
All right, I'll play the and who's serving behind the counter? Stephen Hawking serving behind the counter. Ben, could you play Stephen Hawking? I'll play the role of wait 1 minute.
I think we're done. We can't do a better scene than everything you
If you don't do the Stephen Hawking impression, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Now, hang on. What I thought was going to happen was you were going to be you behind the counter, and I was going to be Stephen Hawking purchasing something from him. Because
okay,
why would
alright.
he have... Then he's got two computers if he's working the register. That doesn't make sense.
Okay, all right. Let's settle it down.
Now, hang on. I actually want... it can't just be you at the counter. That's too close to home.
Fuck.
And we're at Bunnings now. We're not at the reject shop.
Shit.
Because it's got to be something you don't know. Okay, so you're at Bunnings, and who are you playing? You can play the character of Owen Wilson.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome to the reject store. Would you like to put your items down on here, please?
There's no one at the counter yet.
Oh, okay.
You'll hear my chair come up.
All right. Wow. I'm just scrubbing the bench here. Just wiping down the bench. Oh, hello, sir. Wow, that's a nice. That's a nice chair. Can you put your? Would you like a bag for all of your items there?
Yes, my assistant will put them up there for me.
Wow. You have some. You got some kind and now it's going like Adam Sandler. Wow, you got some kind of talking computer there. That's so incredible. Wow.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that's incredible. We've got donations going today. If you wanna really blow yourself away, you can put them in there.
How much are people donating?
It's wow. I don't know. Wow, like $2. $2.
I will donate $1 dollar.
Oh my god. It's so good that no one's gonna believe that that's coming out of your mouth.
Smooth transition.
So the first meeting I took you to, I won't say his name. Let's call him David.
David. It's weird that we both came up with that fake name.
Let's
Smooth transition.
So tell us about your actual experience. Why? What was the thought process? I mean, I put up things up my butt for a living.
I know, but it's like sometimes you gotta try new things. You gotta, and obviously getting shit up your ass feels alright. So I was like, I should. Well,
Yeah, but it's not the putting. It's like the prostate part that is. The
How do
good
you know?
stuff.
How did you know before this that putting shit up your ass?
Well, then why would so many people shove shit?
Yeah,
up their
why do
ass?
gay men then have anal sex, or anybody have anal sex?
Context:
Boredom.
Aiden's gay. Aiden can say whatever he wants.
Yeah, I'm gay. I can say that about gay guys.
Wait, what do you mean? You have to be gay to say that gay men have anal sex?
Yeah, gay men have anal sex. It's not saying. I'm not
Because
saying
for whatever
anything
reason, the
horrible
way
about gays.
Aiden being a gay man, the way he said that was so aggressive. I was like, if he was straight, that would have sound. Anyways, he loves shoving shit up his ass. So yeah, Aiden likes.
Matt gave me a kid to his house. He can say whatever he wants.
Aiden likes putting cock up his bum, and I was like, well,
Well, okay, not exclusively. Let's just unpack that for a moment. It's not. I don't just sit around.
okay, he
all
likes
day
putting cock and cylinders up his ass.
vibrating pig ones only.
So I thought,
Sorry.
I tried. Oh god, I
He
don't
wanted to put a dildo up his butt because he thought he was gay.
no, yeah.
All right.
I was like, I might,
And he wouldn't let me do it, so he did it while I left.
Did it at home by myself. Did a home job.
I think if
I
you were
tried to
going to
think-
do
I
it and
tried
you'd
to
never
think
done
shit
it,
all
you would
over
want a
it.
professional.
I tried a finger.
Did you have shit? Was there shit all over it when you put it out?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not all over it.
No. I mean, it was like a ring.
Of what?
No.
Of shit? A ring of shit on the
blood.
on the pink vibrating cylinder
I've
that
tried.
definitely wasn't a dildo.
I've tried putting something up my butt 3 times.
That's too many times.
Because it's like obviously it feels alright, but I was like I tried it once. I was like
So much
I
perseverance.
was like no, I can't. I
it's
just
just not for you.
tried a fingy. I think I tried a finger again.
Yeah, but
later
a
on.
finger's a little different because it's a hard angle. It's
so
a hard
casual. You
angle.
get your hands in your pockets,
Well, I
leaning
can't-
back, be like, yeah, try to finger, whatever.
You
It's the
actually
only
said
way I can be
fingy.
fucking casual. I can only talk about it as being casual. And then I was like, all right, here we go. Third
But
time's the
finger's
charm.
difficult because it's a weird angle.
I
You got a
tr-
fingernail. What if they're too long? You could cut your arsehole. That'd be a whole thing.
I went everywhere. I tried finding bits. I tried, I was really trying to get something going.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I couldn't.
All right. Well, I'm
And
glad
so
you tried
then-
it. I wish more straight men were open to that.
And then I
And
tried
gaming.
a pink vibrating dildo, and it was
Did you turn the vibrations up?
yes.
What did that feel like?
No, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. I also
Same
don't,
as what?
I also don't know if I found my prostate or not.
No, God no. How far did you go in? Like demonstrate with your hand.
This episode of the GMat Podcast is what
Put you by tiny finger.
I couldn't tell you. I
It's
couldn't tell you.
deep.
Yeah, I went far enough that I was like, this isn't okay.
Yeah.
What made you think it wasn't okay?
Because there's something up my ass.
He just all of a sudden.
You know
Did
what-
something poke back?
So
What do you mean?
Get outta
when
here.
you sit at home and someone shoves a pink vibrator up your ass?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good, does it? That doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel.
Oh, you tricked me. Damn it.
Smooth transition.
I brought you a lamp.
Yes, thank you.
You asked me to bring the lamp.
I appreciate that.
Brought
There's a
the lamp.
lamp over there though. I'm pointing up to a shelf with a lamp on it.
Yep. That one also works.
Yeah.
So what's the point of the second lamp?
So I brought over the lamp, and I'm like, "You've got a lamp." So, yeah, it's broken. Okay. Have you tried changing the globe? Yeah, no, I haven't, but I remember that it's broken. I think that's why it was in the cupboard. Okay. So I put the globe in it from the other one. Works.
You fucking
Good as
idiot.
fucking new.
I have globes as well.
But the point that I wanted to bring up was we're sitting here again in the light of a dentist's office.
We could just open that and turn that off.
We could, couldn't we? But then
just-
how would we seal in the beautiful juices of Uranus?
That's the name of
That's
the
my
podcast.
that's my grinder profile.
Writing that down right
Come
now.
sit in the glorious juices of my
The
anus.
beautiful juices of Aiden's anus. There we are.
Podcast number 18. What a
Jesus
fucking turn of phrase.
I love how people listening are like, why is he bringing him a lamp? Like, what reason do they have?
Oh, that was the other reason that I wanted to bring it up. Was for years, literally years now. Every time I come over here, I'm like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Turn off the.
Yeah.
It's for people. The bulb is probably a foot across.
It's huge. It's huge.
And it's so
It's the biggest
white.
light. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
awful.
it's
It's
really
fluorescent.
fucking horrible.
It's the most fluorescent thing you can
Worst
imagine.
thing is, you're sitting here, it's like 1:30, you're watching a YouTube video,
Right.
everything's dark, and then Matt's like, oh, I'm just going to get up, turn the light on, and your eyes literally
Right.
burn out of their sockets.
He really, I think he puts it on at the end of the night to you're all going to sit here and think about the choices you've made in your life that led to this
Or it's
point.
like a bar, like they're flicking on the light, like,
Yeah.
get out.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah.
He puts in, it's like, all right, everyone, I need to order some dim sims and go to bed. Get the fuck out of my house.
Smooth transition.
So, first time I shit myself. Did I ever told you about when I shit myself when I was playing cricket?
I can never tell my family about this podcast.
My family know it, but I'm never telling them the name.
Yeah,
I shit myself right on the podcast.
we know.
I was in like year 7.
Do you have your whites on?
Yeah, I did have my
He did, he's playing.
No, actually, I didn't actually shit myself at this
I think
particular.
I may know this story.
Who shit you?
I needed to shit.
Someone
real
else
bad.
shit you.
I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna add Benno into the end of the story, and then I'm gonna ask him if I can put
Oh,
it in there.
Benno teaser. Here we go.
So or maybe I'll just give it to the Patreon supporters. So I'm at the cricket game. I really got a shit. I got diarrhea, and I'm like, fuck, I got nothing else to do on this cricket ground. There's no toilets anywhere at this place,
of course.
so I had to run off to this building that used to be toilets, but it's all locked up. And I went onto the other side of the building and shit against the building, like just dagged myself. And I'm leaning against the building, and out towards me is just an oval and like the back of houses. And I'm like, if anyone's coming here for a stroll with their dog, they're gonna look over and see a 12-year-old boy. I mean, at the time, I wasn't thinking they're gonna see a 12-year-old boy. I'm thinking they're gonna see me shitting all over the wall. And I left this bog there. That was fucking awful. Came back to that bog a few weeks later, and you could still see it, like just the stain of where it is.
God.
Anyway,
I
so
don't know anyone that would have shit on the side of a toilet.
I know
would've
it
shit
was either
myself.
that or shit myself.
I would have much preferred to shit myself.
You're a mess. So I tell my mum to come pick me up.
You just
and
got
take
called
me
a
home.
mess by someone who shat on the side of an old cricket building.
Smooth transition.
What's going on with you, Ben?
Got
you been up
this
to?
beautiful music stand mic holder because the other thing broke, and so I'm talking into a music stand.
You're saying it to me like I broke it.
You broke it.
Giving you a little.
Ben broke it.
All I'll say is I showed up, went to put it together as I always do, and the spring flew out of it, and the clip broke apart. I don't know what's happened in
I
between.
was watching
Nothing
the
happened in
whole thing.
between.
I was watching the whole thing,
That's
and
all.
Ben sort of just was like not doing it carefully, and was sort of just jamming it in, and then the very, very clearly fragile clip that is too small.
You're
to be
adding
holding
so
the
many
H6.
adjectives that make it seem like I'm at fault.
Yeah, but that clip is
Tell
too
it
small. Is that
objectively.
clip too small for the H6?
It depends. I mean,
Yeah,
it
it's too
holds
small.
it. So
The clip is too small for the H6. It's like
He said
You
it.
just
He
fucking
said it
did
like
wrong.
it was here, and then I left, and I came back, and it was broken. I don't know.
No,
That's what
instead-
happened.
Instead,
But
it's like
it was
a chimpanzee.
fine. I
It was
went
like-
away. I
it was
came
like
back.
a
I played
chimpanzee
with it.
trying to put a triangle through a square hole.
It's
and
like
just
a-
like slamming
every
it
other
through.
week, the chimp has
And
put
then
the triangle through the
and
square
then
hole.
all of a sudden, the triangle snapped, and you're like, well,
No, you know what
How
happened?
the
The,
fuck did
chimp
that
came
happen?
back to his triangle and square set, and it's
know you're the
suspiciously
chimp
as
in this
soon as he
situation, right?
and as soon as he touched them together, one half of the set just exploded.
nah.
And then the other chimp is like, I don't know what happened.
You're like,
and then the third chimp is like, yeah, he's
Oh,
rough with it though, eh?
like
Just
a fucking
the square of
broken.
the
Like a retard trying to peel a banana with his feet.
Oh.
Smooth transition.
Tell Aiden about the kangaroo. That was so funny.
Oh, right. So you've been to my house. You know how
I've been to your house.
heavily suburban it is.
yeah. But also, I feel like you take 2 turns and there's no gutters anymore. And
That's true.
That's how I rate suburbia in Australia.
Yeah.
Are there gutters or is it fucking forest as far as the eye can see?
So it's
You're in
gutters.
the cusp.
The cusp. Well, I really am on the cusp. But the houses and the houses around mine, there's plenty of townhouses that are touching. There's apartments across the street.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
pretty
built up all around.
normal.
Well, the other week, my dog went bananas in the backyard. He was just barking at the fence. So I looked over the fence, and there was a kangaroo standing there.
I didn't really know there were kangaroos, like wild kangaroos, near us.
Me neither. And when I called the wildlife people, they were like, "What? No, I'm looking at the map."
So
yeah,
it's really bizarre.
yeah, they pulled up the map and like, I don't know how it got there. They're like looking around for the reserves and the local places it could have come from.
Well, could have been someone's pet. People keep them.
Do they?
Yeah, it's a big thing in America,
Yeah.
Kangaroos as pets, which is horrible.
Oh, of
Anyway,
course, the
continue.
novelty of it. Well, so I called up like Wildlife Victoria or whoever,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Yeah, is it injured?" I was like, "Well, no,
I
it doesn't
think so.
seem to be, but it doesn't really want to move. It's just sort of standing there. I think it's a bit scared." Like, yeah, look, if it's not injured, can't really do anything about it. So
So you have to go punch it.
Well, it's got a broken leg now. Listen,
It's like, what sound does a kangaroo make? It's just like, Struth, mate. Whatever.
Yabba Cabba.
it's such a like long-winded government name.
Yeah.
Like, hi, this is where I am. There's a kangaroo. Like, oh, okay. You might want to call Wildlife Victoria. Then I was like, I'm going to stop you right now. They are the ones who just put me on to you. Like, okay, well, I'll send you through to this division.
Hate this.
You
They
need,
might
you
be
need
able
to
to
fill
help
out form CB.
I hate bureaucracy.
And I was like, okay, put me through then. And so they put me through.
Could you put the kangaroo on the phone, please?
Yeah, this is Martha
Has he got any idea on him? And so they transfer me to another one. They're like, yeah, look, we could probably help with that. I'll just punch up the map here and see where you are. And then the phone drops out for some reason. I think she just hung up on me.
Oh, God. She saw you were in an area that she'd really didn't
Yeah,
want to
so
go. She's
I'm
like,
not driving all the way the fuck
she's
out
like, no,
there.
fuck that.
And then I didn't have the number for that person because I was just
No
directly
shit.
transferred. So I'm like, for fuck's sake! So I call back the second number. I'm like, hey, someone has put me through, blah, blah, and it wasn't the same person I spoke to.
Of
So
course,
they're
so
like,
now nobody has any idea.
no
There were
notes.
left
I'll
on
look up the file attached to your phone number here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I was like, well, because it
Yeah,
just
because it's
cut
probably
out.
already open on somebody else's
Yeah,
computer.
yeah.
She's leaving notes
Or
now.
it cut out while she was halfway through talking to me. She hadn't made any notes yet. Like, well, this is what's happened. I'll explain it to you. This is the fucking third or fourth time I've had to say this now.
Yeah.
And like, okay, I'll put you through, go through to them. And then this person's like, well, yeah, look, you probably want to talk to these guys because they do more of the animal rescue stuff. I'm like,
Oh, my God.
I just spoke to someone who said that they were going to do something
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So, well, they were probably just going to send an email for you. But if I put you through or give you the number, it's going to be quicker for everyone. And really, what we're concerned with now is the kangaroo's welfare. It's like, is it? Or are
And
you
it's
concerned
just-
with not having
was
to
it
really
like
fucking
just
work?
So it's over your fence, like next door main road, or like was it in danger?
Well,
Well, that
if
main
you're-
road's pretty close either way.
Yeah, there's this one. My house is kind of here, and
You
if
haven't been
walk,
to Ben's house, have you?
yeah,
Yes.
like at least
Oh,
once,
no, sorry. Yeah, no,
twice.
you hadn't met its dog. That was a
no,
conversation.
I've met your dog, but I've been to your house a handful of times.
So if it went straight ahead, it would hit a main road, and if it went to the right, it would hit a main road. And then all
Okay,
the other
so-
ones, it's
So you
suburban
can't
streets.
just forget about it. You've
Not
gotta
really,
fix
because that's
this.
why I'm calling. I'm like, well, have a look at the map. I'm like, yeah, that is kind of an issue, isn't it? And I'm like, so it's
And you
not.
can't bring it into your backyard.
So I talked to this fourth person. Like, I'll give you the number. I'm like, okay, what's the number? They're like, here it is. This is for Wildlife Victoria. I'm like, they're the ones
Yeah.
that I started talking to.
Why didn't you call RSPCA?
Because I didn't know whether they had anything to do with it.
Anyway, yeah.
So they're like, I'm like, I spoke to them and they said it's not injured. They're not going to do anything. Well, it is in a welfare situation. It's not specifically injured, but there's a high likelihood if nothing's done, it could be injured. I'm like, that makes sense to me. You tell them.
Yeah, you call them. I'll wait
Yeah.
on hold.
Like, okay, I'll call them. I'll give you your number. So they eventually call me back. Like, yeah, okay, we're going to send a vet out. And like an hour later, the vet calls me. How's it going? Yep, all good, cool. I go out there. It's like, what we'll do is I'll dart it with the dart gun. It'll go to sleep in not too long. We just got to try and contain it because it's going to freak out when we dart it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so what, like 20 seconds? How long does it take for the
How
stuff?
many minutes?
About 5-10 minutes.
Oh
Like,
my God.
that's a long time for a panicked kangaroo.
That's a
to be
really long
contained
time.
next door to my
How big is
house.
this kangaroo?
It's
Like,
not
it's-
like one of those fully
It's
grown.
not like a
massive
red
rigs.
kangaroo. It's not like a
No,
fucking
no,
huge-
no, no.
it
But if a
must be
kangaroo
like little-
kicks, a little kangaroo kicks you, it's still...
Had big feet. And it was
Yeah,
strong.
but it's not like a male red kangaroo who looks like fucking the Rock.
No,
walking
it wasn't
around
Jack.
like-
He was like probably standing up was about 5 feet tall.
Okay, so it's a substantial kangaroo.
It was
Yeah.
substantial. It wasn't one of those
It's not a
Jack
fucking
units.
wallaby. This is a
no, it
kangaroo.
was full on. Like the tail, I was like, if that hit you, that would hurt.
Yeah, this hurts.
And it had big feet, and it hopped real fucking high.
And if it kicks you, it can kill you.
Yeah, easily. Get back on that.
So
tail and-
the vet comes in. He's like, I'm going to park my van across this driveway here because it's in this little barbecue area. So it's a
Right,
big
okay.
square patch of grass, and then down the left-hand side is a driveway. So I'll park my van there so it won't come across there, and we'll kind of put some wheelie bins and shit along here to try and make a bit of a wall that it won't run through. So he gets the dart gun and he's lining it up, and it's just kind of down the back of this grassy patch, and there's trees and stuff. So he's trying to get a good shot. He wants to hit it in the hind leg. So he shoots it, hits it, freaks out, jumps around a bit, but then it stops, and then it's sort of looking at me and looking at him, and we're both at the end of this square, just trying to like keep it back. And like
I can picture you doing this too. Hilarious.
it kind of like slips over for a second, and the dart comes out. He's like, oh, that wasn't in there that long, but I think it would have all gone in. It goes in instantly, so we should be fine.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And it can't dart it again because that'd be dangerous.
I guess so.
don't
It seriously took him 10, 15 minutes to load up this dart. Like, he gets the dart out and he's compressing air and he's putting this thing in and getting the air bubble
so they're
out.
Not just like
Yeah, it was like a
homemade
really
darts.
long version of someone getting together like an injection before they give you they get the air out of it and then they're flicking the needle
so
and
it's
stuff.
a whole thing.
Yeah. So we do that, and then the kangaroo's standing around there. It gets to like 2 minutes, and it's all right, and it starts to come towards us, and we're like, making noises, and it goes back, and then it comes forward, and then it just decides it's going to fucking go for it. So it just jumps through these 2 wheelie bins and kicks one over, and then it starts jumping down the driveway towards my house. So I just like hide behind my screen door.
Yeah.
There's 2 people like, the kangaroo, and it just slides and falls over right at their feet.
Oh, no.
And the vet's like, get back, hide, fucking don't go near it.
Yeah, seriously. Get away
And
from
it gets up, and then it bounds around the corner and straight over the main road. It's like 4-6 lanes. It just goes bang, 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 straight across.
46 lines.
It's a fucking huge man.
Sorry, keep going.
Did it? Were they big jumps or were they like panicked small jumps?
They were full-on kangaroo jumps. Like, it's
Fucking hell.
Olympic
They're
level.
huge,
Yeah. So it goes straight across the road. He chases it. I come around the corner, and I don't see where it's gone. And I run up towards the road. I'm looking across. I can't see it. He's across the other side of the road, but I don't know where the kangaroo's gone. There's someone sitting at a bus stop next to me. He just points over to where I'm standing for some reason. He goes, "That was a kangaroo!" Like, where did it go? He's like, straight across the road. I'm like, yeah, where? Oh, right over.
What an Australian story is this? There was a fucking kangaroo, mate.
It's like, okay, thanks for that. And then the vet's over there, and there's this another little, it's behind a bus depot, it's another little triangle of grass type area in a public toilet. And it's gone down this path.
I bet the American people who listen think that we're just like kangaroos are everywhere.
Yeah.
But so many people would be like, oh, look, a kangaroo.
Yeah, no, seriously. You see a kangaroo in the middle of the
What's he
city.
doing
like,
here?
Holy, it's like seeing a fucking buffalo in the middle of the city.
So I run across the street, and it's collapsed down the end of this path. He's like, there it is. Can you just make sure people don't, go near it or pat it or try and take photos or anything? Yeah. He's like, it's not fully asleep yet, but it's, kind of tight. But if it gets a big fright, the adrenaline will get going and it'll jump up again. And so I'm standing there, and there's this fucking giant kangaroo, and he's got to take his car around the block and try and find this side road that we're on, because we've gone down the back of a bus depot, and then there's a little laneway between houses.
You're not picking up this kangaroo.
Well, we're going to pick it up and put it in his van.
But you're not picking it up and walk it across the
No,
main road
because his
and
van's all the way back on the other side of the street. So we're not going to walk it across the fucking highway.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll get my car and I'll drive it all the way around. And so I'm standing there with this kangaroo, and a lady comes by with a bag. I'm like, you probably want to go the other way. There's this kangaroo here. She's like, is it, what's happened? I'm like, it's just data, blah, blah, blah. Tell her story, vague version of it. She's like, okay, thank you. And she walks the other way. And then this old dude who's like 65 comes walking down. I go, hey man, you might want to go the other way. He goes, and smiles and nods at me. I'm like, there's a kangaroo there. And he walks past and just looks at it and goes, keeps walking. I'm like, all right, you do whatever you're going to do, pal.
Yeah.
I'm standing there for like 20 minutes because this guy apparently, the vet can't find where the road is.
Okay.
And so to the point that I'm like, is he lost? What's going on? Because it would have taken 5 minutes tops. If there was a ton of traffic and he couldn't get out, there would be 5 minutes.
I would have been like, is this bitch going to wake up?
Yeah. So I was wondering how long it would take. So I look up, I get the map up and I look up where the streets go. And then I message him, take this street and turn left. And then he's like, okay. And then nothing for like another 5 minutes. And so I take a picture of the map, the screenshot it, and I send that to him. And I don't hear anything. I'm like, for fuck's sake. And then my phone's about to go flat because this thing's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting there for ages. After half an hour, he finally shows up, and he's like, yeah, all good. He just comes out and throws a blanket over the thing. He's like, grab the tail. I'm like, okay. Just grab the tail and hurl it into the back of his van, and off he drives. Is that it? Yeah. Like, do I need a receipt or something? Yeah. I'm just giving some wild man with a gun at kangaroo.
And where did he go for half an hour? That's the question. Where was he?
He had to sharpen his tools.
He went to make to set up the sail for this kangaroo meat.
Well, as I was walking home, there was just like a little lemonade stand looking thing that said kangaroo, $50.
Hilarious. What a bizarre story.
Right?
Smooth transition.
I was at the supermarket
Here we go.
and I put the trolley. I took the trolley from the supermarket to my car, and then I put it into I did that thing where I'm too lazy to walk it down the lane and insert it into the next
Put it
trolley.
at the end.
No, so I just shoved it. And it went tick tick, and went in. I was like, okay, that's there. And it was a very windy day. And then I started driving away. And as I was driving away, I saw it rolling backwards. And I didn't I could have gotten out of my car and stopped it, but I just started laughing. And I was like, that's very, very, very funny. And then as I was driving away, it was rolling out and it got to the end and I just had to drive away. Like I couldn't stop to look at it because I was going. But I've been wondering for days whose car that trolley ran into.
It definitely hit someone's car.
It had to. If it was rolling, it wasn't going to stop at the end of the lane. It was going to go.
Why don't you just sort of slow down and have a peek where it went?
Well, because I was like pulling out and I was in the right lane to turn. Like it's a weird supermarket spot.
Okay.
There was, if I could have, I would have, but there just wasn't an option.
Smooth transition.
Beck will tell you.
Don't like driving with you is because your car is an absolute death trap.
He's not wrong. Because when you get
What do
in,
you
it goes. There's like in the Commodore. There's each thing that's wrong has a different sound. Like it'll go boo 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 boo. Or when you have like your airbags don't work, it goes. Da, 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 da.
It's a digital
So
symphony
when
when
you
start
get
it
in, when I start my car, I have to listen to a 4-minute jazz improv before I can get on the road.
But then when you're driving, his indicator just goes tick, 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 all the time. Like he's driving in a straight line, doesn't put it on, and the indicator just starts going off.
Yet he's yelling at other people.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't show up on the outside of the car. It just,
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't actually work. Sorry, Baz. I should have made that clear.
Sorry, the indicator works. When I click it, the indicator's fine. The indicator's fine. It just clicks inside the car, and I'm like,
It sounds like you've turned it on when you
I'm not
haven't.
gonna pay money to fix something that doesn't affect me.
Yeah, see, I can't say shit because my car is fucked.
Also, the airbags.
The airbags don't work.
This is the
nice.
thing, is you get in and it's like, dit, 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 dit. He's like, that's the noise for the airbags not working. Don't worry, it's just on my side. He's told me for a fact that that's a lie. He just tells everyone who gets in his car that it's, don't worry, it's only on my side that it doesn't work.
Because I know for a fact it's my side that does work. It's the passenger side.
Double lie.
Smooth
I
transition.
remember last week. Sorry, I want to talk about
Barely,
my
go
hacking
it.
abilities. In the last podcast, we were talking about how I felt connected to Ben because he was getting mad at his chair and getting mad at inanimate objects. I did that yesterday, and I nearly...
He was adorable. He had his little hat on and his sneakers, and he was
Nothing
out
else.
there in his older version of my car.
My tail lights and my brake lights are out, and I was like, okay, I gotta change these over. And I cracked them open. Like I took the light, what's it called? The fixture, the outside of it off.
Cracking it open is a very apt way of describing what you did to that car.
So I took it off and I went to get the bulb, and one of them, the bulb was just gone. And then the other one, well, the bulb was gone and the thing was broken. The
Like
socket.
it was missing?
The bulb was what?
The bulb was gone.
Gone.
There's no R in that word.
Gone.
What book are you reading at the moment, Matt?
Hold on. The bulb was gone. Gone, girl. The bulb was gone. I can't do it yet. Let's shut up.
How would you say it, Ben? Because now I'm...
No, it's gone.
Yeah, gone.
Gone.
So the bulb was gone, and the socket that the bulb goes into was broken. And I was like, it's just gone.
It's no coming
And
back.
then I went over to the other one and I cracked it open, and the socket where the bulb was broken, but the bulb was rolling around inside the casing really loose. And I'm like, someone's pranked me. Someone's broken into my car and stolen my bulbs, and now they're gone. And then tried to steal the other one, and it's just gone in. So now I have 2 broken sockets and one bulb rattling around inside my brake lights.
Had you changed them since
No.
buying the car? Okay, so you don't know if they were ever there.
Well, I knew they worked.
He didn't know that.
I know that.
Do you
know that for sure. Anyway, so I fixed it, but it was a whole thing. He came out, he was like helping, but he wasn't helping. He was doing this thing where he was just like standing there going, "Oh, you should order a thing online." And I'm like, okay, I'll order that online. It'll come in a few weeks.
Yeah, Ben's version of helping. I'm
Great,
familiar.
great
I
stuff.
never said...
And he was
listen,
he's like, what's the point of doing this? I'm like, well, I can't drive around without brake lights. I could do something temporarily to fix it.
But you drove around all day without brake lights.
Yeah, but now that I know, I can't do it.
My
you know?
advice wasn't to go online and order something. I said go to Pick Apart, drive your car to Pick Apart, and just get those 2 bits and put them in. But how am I going to do that? I don't even know where the fucking thing is. I'm like, well, you plug that, you unplug that, you push that through the hole, and you plug it back in. You got a new one. Oh, how am I supposed to do that? And I've got no brake lights for fucking 6 weeks.
Why didn't he borrow your car?
Well, I
Well,
actually
hold
thought
on,
about
because
it.
this is the bit that I was nearly unnecessarily mad about. Yes. Because he went inside, and I was just like, and I'm sweating, and it's hot, and there's kids playing next door. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And he messaged me, he says, how old are you? And I was like, absolutely not. I'm going to go in there and tear his arsehole open. I'm like, what is that got to do with fucking my ability to fuck? And then he messaged me straight after, he goes, oh, it doesn't matter. I was going to let you borrow my car, but you have to be a certain age. And I was like, lucky I didn't go in and just go off for no reason at all. Because I thought you were saying, how old are you? Grow up, get a better car.
You must have known.
I think we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when I was your age and we were friends, I had a car that was better than your car, and you went, "Aren't you too old to have a car like that?"
I never knew you when we were my age.
Yeah, you did.
I knew you when you were 25. I got 1 year left until I have to get a car with a watery window in the back.
Yeah, I did know. I'm upset with myself because I thought it would have revved him up more, not less, to have answered the question. Because I was like, "How old are you?" Knowing full well he was under 26, and then being like, "Why?" I was like, "No, never mind. I was gonna offer you my car, but now I'm not." I could have just thought that and not send it to you in a message, but I was trying to tip you over the edge. I just wanted to hear a light fixture fly down the street
And hit a kid.
It was that close. I was really quite close to just smashing it. And I was like, I can't do that because then I'll just be driving around with 2 bulbs hanging out the back of my car.
Yeah.
Smooth transition.
yeah.
I want you to paint a picture for me.
Okay.
I want to see Paris in my head.
Okay, so
Using only the color brown.
let's start from the start. Arrive in Lyon. Our Airbnb is quite nice. It's quite spacious.
Yes.
We're all sort of sitting in the common area. I'm on a rocking chair of all chairs. Very comfortable. And I'm just perusing French Grinder. Is
that like normal Grinder?
Grandel.
It's just
Grinder?
Grindr in France. And, Europeans in general are quite attractive. So it wasn't slim pickings, if you know what I mean. And I was Australian, so...
You were.
I still am.
Yep.
Australian. Anyway, this one guy was like, "Hey, whatever. What's up?" Nothing. Is it wanna have some fun? And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. I want to come and have sex. Why wouldn't I?" And he's like, "Well, I think. Do I still have his? No, I'm not gonna have that conversation." He said, "I'm just so you know, I'm into pretty rough stuff."
Oh.
And I was like, "Okay. I mean, I'm sure rough sex. That's fine. Like whatever." And he's like, "No. I'm into, like, I kind of want to get fisted tonight." And I was like,
How does that come up? I kind of want to get fisted tonight. And you send that out to the world and see what moses out of the forest.
Someone clip that.
Matt wants to get fisted tonight.
Damn it, Chips.
Yeah, so he said that, and I was like, well, I've never done that before.
Fucking loser.
But why not? That was my thinking. Why not? When in...
I could think of a few reasons
Leon.
why not.
Why not? Like, why not? What's the point? I'm gonna...
When in Greece,
Yeah, when in Europe, do as the Europeans do. So...
And reach for the poo.
So I went over, and I was really concerned because I was a bit tentative because...
Were you?
Because even when I'm in Australia, I send Matt the location of where I'm going just in case I go missing, so that if something happens to me, someone will know where to look for my body. That's been stuffed into the walls or whatever. But I was in France and I didn't know, so he sent me his location. I sent it to the guys that were there, but I was still worried. Went over, his name was Jean-Claude, which is
Of course it was.
yeah, reeks of France. Went inside and he was like, I was like, I just need to go to the bathroom a second. Went to the bathroom and I opened his medicine cabinet and I found a pair of scissors. And I took off my coat and my clothes because, and hid the scissors underneath one layer of clothes in the same room that we were going to be in, just in case he tried to kill me. So I would have something to clamber for, to defend myself. This is how fucked up I am. Anyway, didn't have to do that.
Good. Perfect.
So I fisted him and went home. So he was like, "Okay, all right, it's really fucked up." He was sitting on a couch.
Go for it. If you don't want to listen to this, turn away now.
Yeah, Ruby, mum, dad, anybody, don't listen to this. So sitting on the couch, much like you usually sit on a couch, except he was naked, and his ass would have been right on the edge of the thing of the couch.
See, at this point, I don't even know if you could say he was sitting on a couch pretty much as normal, except
No, it was like
everything was
slouched.
different.
He was like slumped in the couch.
So
like,
his back was on the seat? And
no, it was sort of like if you move your ass way forward, right?
yeah,
So
right.
I need asshole access, obviously.
Well, obviously.
Right.
Rule 1 of fisting.
Right? So he's like sitting there and he's got his amyl ready to go, which is the it's a VHS cleaner, but gays sniff it because it releases.
And straight people. Straight people have ruined it though.
Yeah, gays. It's been
ruined
in the
it?
gay
Gays,
community.
gays like make candles and do it for. It's like a sexy thing, and straight people would just go to the clubs and
Yeah,
sniff
and just
it.
sniff it because it gives you like a 10-second.
Sorry,
And now it's like
a sexy thing with the gays. It's romantic, is it?
It's called poppers.
well, it like
It's like if
loosens
you want to have
up and-
sex, if you want to have sex with your boyfriend or some random dude, but you do, right?
Two choices.
Yeah. You can either use it for the random dude where it's clearly not sexy, or you can. They literally have candles that smell like amyl, which releases your.
Well,
so it's
yeah,
like easier to.
But he was like, the gays have ruined it because the straights
straight.
have
the
ruined
straights
it.
have.
No,
because
wait.
Now, now it's illegal, and it's as illegal as heroin.
and
The
it's
straights have ruined it.
It's illegal
Because you gay folk, you're using it so romantically where you go over to a random guy's house, he slides his ass off the couch.
Yeah, but it had a
Sniffs
purpose.
his amyl.
It had a purpose, and
You
then
throw your arm up.
This amyl was quite utilitarian.
and then we
okay?
started snorting it at the clubs, and now we can't fucking. Now the gays have to go in dry.
Yeah. Now
The
he
gays have
gives
to go
me-
in dry.
You ever been to a food truck?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Yeah. You know those gloves that the food truck chefs, there's like black ones that kind of go just past your wrist and they're a little bit thicker. They're like chefs use these plastic gloves. They're not like shitty like Subway plastic gloves.
Nitro
they're
ones,
like,
yep.
Yeah, they're like really quite good gloves
For
protection of the hand,
oh, okay.
obviously.
From food.
Yeah.
Or
Anything that you want to put your hand in, you don't want to have it on you.
yeah.
Namely, probably shit is what you're trying to get me to say.
But if you put a tiny bit in the pool, there's 5,000 liters.
Yeah,
so
who cares? So he also gives me like a protein shaker cup, those big cups, like
This
a protein
is
shaker,
so
right? But it's full of lube.
right.
But it's
Drink that.
no, it's made. He made the lube. It's
Out of
powder
what?
and water because
Well,
it's
like
because it's. I'll get to that. So it's really the lube's like really stringy. Like I had to cover both my hands because I had the gloves on. The lube's really stringy. Like I was doing like melted cheese almost, and it was sort of
my
like I put it on
God.
me, and then if you like put your hands together, and it would just like lube would like fill the gaps like saliva, like the strings. So I was like wrapping around my hands, all good.
You're
all
like a
good.
farmer.
Yeah, all good to go. And
to
then he was like,
impregnate a
just put a
cow.
little bit there. Okay, now just be gentle. And I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, so you'll have to tell me. And he had like a mirror here so he could see what was happening, so I didn't kill him. Because I really could kill him. If I just went, he would have, like, that was damage. So, slowly, that's getting to like my knuckles, and I'm like, oh, this is like uncomfortable because of his pelvis. Like, it's like. I was like, oh my god.
If everyone could see the faces in the room right now.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So it's just, whatever, doing that. And I was like, what do I do?
So so the hand position is like
It's a goose.
Italian,
It's like a goose.
Hey, bada bing.
It's a swan.
So you don't actually. It's not actually a fist. It's not like I'm
No,
punch
you're
your
not,
fucking
you're not
abdomen.
punching. Well, I'll get
It's
to
like
that.
hey.
I'll get. It's
You
like
want
a
this in
bubble
your
of
butthole?
whoopee. Like, hey, let me put this in your asshole, man. So like that. So it's in, straight in. And then he's like, just sort of like, let me get used to it for a while. He kept saying, you have big hands. And I was like, oh, this is whatever. Who cares? I'm here now. Whatever. So, doing that. And then he's like, all right, take it out. And then put it back in. Take it out. Just really get this used to the in and out thing. And then he was like, okay, so I really like it when one hand leaves and the other hand goes straight in.
What?
Not overlapping, but like in and out and in and out and in and out and in and
Like
out.
fucking
right?
wax on, wax off.
Like wax on,
Karate
wax off. He
Kid
was really
shit.
loving it. And then we stopped. He was like, I need a break. I was like, okay.
Fair enough.
He did or you did?
He did.
Okay.
I didn't need a break because I was doing nothing. He had
Your
hand
triceps
up.
I mean,
were-
it sounds like manual labour.
It was. It was pretty hard on the arms. I
Yard
have to say.
work.
His name was actually Jean-Claude, not Manuel Labor. Keep going.
You fucking suck. So he had a break. Went and made sure everything else was clean because we were about to go deeper.
Through the looking glass now, people.
And in part 2, Aiden's going to go deeper.
So he comes back and he's like, okay, so I was like, how deep can I go? Like, what is this? And he's like, oh, I've had, you can go like up to your elbow if you want.
God.
And I was like, oh my God.
Did you put on one of those fucking hazmat suits?
No.
To go all the way. We're going through. I'm gonna wear
so
you like a
he's still in
costume.
that position on the couch. And he's like, just make sure, remember, don't just push. You've got to negotiate your way through my intestine. Because intestines are like curled
Yeah.
up like spaghetti.
Yeah,
So
because
you
they're
can't
not
just go
generally meant to have
straight,
hands in them.
Right? So you had to just snake your way
It's
through.
like a Magic School Bus episode.
Yeah, snake your way through, and it felt so weird.
Good ass booty hole.
It felt so weird. It was all warm and slimy. Surprise. And then he was like, "I've got another thing. If you'd like to try it, I can do
Sorry.
one other.
It's going to be another noise. And go.
I can do one other thing." And I was like, "What's that?" He's like, "Well, I like to sometimes sit on your hand." I was like, "Huh? How does that work?" So I lay on the floor, on my back, and I had my arm.
Like it says what it does on the box, doesn't it?
Right, lay on the floor, and I had my arm next to me, and like on a right angle, my hand was facing the ceiling, right? So I'm lying like this. And he's got a chair, and he's holding onto the back of the chair, and he's just squatting. He squat all the way down to my elbow, which is a fairly long way and a fairly big arm.
What are you about, 6 foot tall?
I'm 6'1".
Imagine the forearm of a 6 foot man.
It's a big, and I'm not skinny. It's not like a skinny arm. It's got a little bit of chubbly there. So he sat all the way down, and I could feel his heartbeat. No. I could feel his spine. I could feel the base of his spine, and it was really hurting my fingers. And I could feel his pelvis.
Wonder what he could feel. A big fucking arm up his
Yeah, he
ass.
was like, yeah. It was really fucked up. And then that was it. He was like, "Okay, thank you."
Now, you had a nitrate glove that went to your wrist, but I'm hearing that
We had to lube up my forearm, but no glove on my forearm.
I cannot wait to do the sound and background
But there was
music for this
no
story.
shit. I was so convinced there was going to be some shit because again, I paint a picture so poorly for the gays. But sometimes if you're having sex, you don't always have to douche your asshole out if you're a bottom. Sometimes you just have a good diet and you've had a shit that day. It's not going to be full of shit because realistically, even the biggest dudes only going in about 10 inches, right? But my arm's a little longer than 10 inches, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to get some shit on me. Not a single bit, which is surprising.
That's the surprising part.
Smooth transition.
Oh, Jesus, get off my
fucking
case.
hell. So at this new place, it's not quite as big as the other place. There's not really any room to set it up comfortably. So I'm like, look, I'll get rid of it when the second one comes out.
How much are you selling it for?
Well, I'm trying to sell it for $650, which is a fairly reasonable price considering it's like $870 to buy it brand new. And all these fucking dipshits on Gumtree, like, hey, you want to take fucking $200 for it? Like, no. How about no? How does no sound? I'm at the point now where originally they would say, how's $300? I would say, well, I'll go down to $600. I'm not going to lower than that. It's already like $250 off retail. Yeah. Like, okay. And now people are saying like, how about $300? How about $350? And I'll just say back, no.
Yeah,
Send.
no.
Flat out no.
It says you've made it very clear on the thing that it's got.
Yeah.
So
well, I've put $650
are
negotiable.
Are you trying to sell it anywhere else?
I haven't.
eBay?
Where did you sell yours?
Facebook Market.
Oh,
You
right,
sold
I'll
your,
do that.
Have you sold
I'll do
your
that.
Vive? Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
Because these people are just fucking. They're doing made in.
There's, well, I mean, I can make space for it, but
It's too much work.
and I was moving out, so I just needed a bit of cash, and then you know,
You just got rid of it.
I'll get the Vive Pro or something next. Yeah.
Try eBay.
I'll go on the marketplace because I had this fucking guy.
eBay protects you pretty well.
But then you
in
also
case you get fucked.
gotta mail and shit
No, it's for pickup only.
Yeah, it's for pickup.
on eBay.
It's piss.
Yeah.
Oh.
We live in the modern world, man.
Yeah, but eBay's more like I go on eBay for things I can get around Australia and around the world, not just
but
like.
if you do pick up only and someone wants a Vive, then little Johnny wants a Vive, then his mother's gonna come and get it.
I think Facebook Marketplace
I'll
is
try
a winner
Marketplace.
Well, just put
for pickup.
Just put. On
I had one. I was ready to go.
Put it on both.
For
What do you got to lose on eBay?
time, effort. This guy, he was ready to get it. We
About
organised a
300.
time and a place, $650. I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll meet you at the Coles, blah, 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 because I don't want people just coming around to our house.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, no worries. 10 minutes. He's like, I can be there in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No worries, I'll meet you there. Got it all boxed up, ready to go.
I didn't show.
I got a phone call. It says, hello, hi. Yeah, is this Ben? Yep. Hi, it's Kieran from from Gumtree. Yep. Okay. All good. 10 minutes. Yep. Well, you need more time. Unfortunately, sorry, something's come up. Some personal stuff, and I won't be able to go through with this transaction. What? Unfortunately, I won't be able to complete this transaction.
That's bizarre.
You mean now or ever?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, unfortunately, I can't do the transaction. So stop saying transaction.
Yeah. What? Why is he all of a sudden? What?
He's a fucking robot. I'm talking to
yeah,
an
that sounds
FPOS
like a robot.
machine.
Yeah.
So yeah. So sorry about that. Like, what? Why? So, oh, something's come up.
What happened
So
to
I
this
just said,
guy?
oh, whatever.
Did you really?
Yeah, exactly. That I was like, oh, whatever. I just hung up because
What a bizarre...
he's not telling me why. He's not telling me when. He just said transaction. I was like, you're gonna give me no
this is
information. He's like,
bizarre.
no. He may as well just called me up and said, hello, Ben. Yeah. No, and hung up the phone.
No.
I feel like the guy from PC DIY and this guy are in cahoots because they're both so weird and robotic.
Ben.
what?
By the way, just want to. Yep, this is Ben calling from Gumtree. Just want to tell you that in regards to that transaction, I can't do it. Thanks.
It's just the worst.
Fucking hate him.
And so I sent a message after that because I hung up hastily because I was just so like blood boilingly mad. I was like, just be a real fucking person and have a conversation rather than personal stuff, transaction, unfortunate personal issues. It's like, what is going on? Are you worried about the fact that we're meeting in a Coles car park?
Yeah, it's weird.
Because I'm like, is that what's... Because if you want to bring people, it's totally fine. You can bring people, you can have a look at it. You've got my mobile
But you're
number.
in a Coles car park. What time of night was it?
It was like 7 o'clock and it's
Oh, so
daylight
it's
saving, so it's
busy.
still bright. Yeah,
You're
and
not
it's on
gonna
the
get-
corner of two main streets,
You're
I
not going
made
to
sure.
get killed in a Coles car park.
Yeah, well, if you want to bring people, that's fine. You've got my number.
Yeah.
You'll meet me. It's totally fine. I'm bringing my car. You'll have my registration. Like, what more do you want? Is it if it's other shit, then whatever. And he's like, unfortunately, it's other stuff. Thanks for your support. How
Weird.
fucking dare you turn that into me supporting you? Because I was
don't.
not, sir.
Smooth transition.
So
Rambling.
I didn't want to have to deal with going to the supermarket and trying to cook my own dinner and that kind of thing. And at the end of the day, this particular bakery throws away their bread. Not throws away. They put their bread in bags and they give it to a homeless thing. Mm-hmm. And with the pies, they bin them. Like the pies are gone because you can't put them out again the next day.
No.
So there was like
uneasy feeling about where this is going.
there was like 13 pies, and I was like, don't throw them out. I'll take them home and I'll eat them. And they're like, okay. So there's nothing to put them in. So I got a big black garbage bag, like a big, like one of those big, as tall as up to your belly button kind of garbage bags, and I just put them in the bottom. Like Santa Claus slung it over my shoulder and walked the 3 kilometers home.
Slung it over my shoulder. You can imagine what that did to the pies.
And then I got, and then I get
bag
home.
of fucking meat.
Yeah, it's just meat soup at the bottom of that trash bag.
I get home and
Old Matty Meat Sack walking home and Shepparton again.
I get home and I open it up and I look inside and it's just like it's like
chaos.
Like a murder scene.
yeah, like 4 gollywogs were just destroyed.
Oh my! I'm not laughing at that.
Ate his dinner with a straw that night.
so I sat, I like put it on the table and it went, and then I ate my dinner out of the garbage bag. I ate just loose pieces of pastry and meat, and then I had like sauce and I go, boop.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Imagine his
Doesn't
parents coming home. They're like, no, Matt'll be fine. He's old enough to stay home on his own now. And they walk into you licking the inside of a garbage bag.
That's so fun. Oh, that's exactly where I thought the story was going. As soon as I was like, he's gonna sit at the table and eat out of a garbage bag. And if I could choose one of my friends to have done that in their lifetime, it would hands down be you. Not a question about it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So that
Imagine
happened.
them walking in on that. What's going on, mate? You alright?
Yeah, just
Just a bit hungry, aren't I, Mum and Dad? You guys have gone for so long.
He just wants this.
Also, I had no concept of how much I was eating as well.
Yeah,
So
13 pies is
I just,
so many
I just
pies.
kept eating pastry and pie till I was full.
Generally, your body is the barometer of how much you've eaten, not just the quantity. put
Yeah,
in
I
front
could
of you.
probably eat with my eyes closed and then still know when I'm full.
Yeah, but like you could go for a while before your body catches up.
Oh, I'm so full. I had a whole garbage bag to myself today.
Oh boy, 13 pies.
Matt, did you finish that pie bag, or is there still some left in the fridge?
Bye, man.
So fucked up. So fucked up.
Smooth transition.
Is it a story you want to tell the podcast?
Most definitely.
Go for your life.
So, this is like 3 years ago. I'm going to direct this at you, Ben.
Yep, because I'm still here.
Yeah. 3 years ago.
What a sad thing to do.
I'm with Holly, my ex-girlfriend, and Ben,
Again?
Benno and Bruce are hanging out. We're separate, but we're all going to meet up later. And Bruce is like, do you guys want to get massages? I'm like, well, I've never had a massage before. Is it weird? And they're like, no, it's not weird at all. It's very relaxing, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, right. Let's do it. First time we'll do it together. We all go. And we get there, and I was like, now, I know I've seen in the movies and that. I'm like, do we lay on a bed? Does my face go on a thing? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, do I take my clothes off? It's like, yeah, of course. I was like, and it like right down to like nothing. Am I getting naked on the thing? Like, and then they put a towel on my bum and stuff. And they're like, yes. And I was like, do I have to do that? It's like, well, you don't have to get naked, but it is considered very rude in the Thai culture culture if you don't get naked. And I was like, makes sense, because in other countries people like bang tables and burp, and that's like the right thing to do. And you fucking give someone a handshake and it's the wrong thing to do. So I was like, yeah, makes sense. So
Don't want to be rude.
well, I just wanted to be accommodating.
This fucking story.
And so I went into a room. I went into a room next to Benno, and then Bruce and Holly were downstairs, and we went to different rooms. And it was a massage table that was on the floor, not raised. And I went in, and the lady was like, and she didn't speak much English. She was like, "Take your clothes off," and I was like, and I just double checked. I was like, "Do I take my and just like made a gesture?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay, all right, fair enough." And so I got fully naked. I laid on the table. Can you imagine that walking in on me, face down, naked on it?
With no towel on you?
No, because I didn't put the towel on my bum. The towel was there. I like put it on my bum, and she walks in, and it's all business. And she puts the towel on my bum, and starts the massage and that. And
Sure, they could fucking.
yeah, well,
Really fucking there.
and so she's doing it. It's really good. It's a great massage.
Is this one near Bruce's old place?
Yeah. But it's called.
Been there.
It's called Thai Hand. No, not that one. It's near mine and Bruce's old place.
Okay.
It's called Thai Hand from Heaven, by the way.
I can't imagine where this story's going.
Yeah.
So I lay down on the table, and I don't. When you lay on your stomach on your penis, which way are you putting your penis?
Down.
Down. That makes sense, right? Some people, when I tell this story, people are like, "Why do you put your penis up?"
Why would you do that?
I was like, "No, I tuck it down."
Yeah, why would you do that?
And so if I spread my legs, the lady would see a frog hanging out of my crack.
Get the football.
So anyway, so she's she does the massage, and she's got like the knees in my back, and then she gets down to my legs, and she's rubbing up my legs, and she's going so far into my crack. Bruce said his masseuse brushed his butthole. Anyway, so she's getting there, and she just keeps whacking my balls and penis as she goes past. Not in like a hard way. It was just like a. And so I got just the slightest little, like not like an erection, just like my penis.
You had a chub.
Just like my penis unfolding. Just like a little hello, like a little wink. And then she's like, "Turn over," and I was like, Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm like, it'll be chill. I turn over, I put the blanket on myself, and whatever. And then she's massaging up my leg, and she like right up to the top, to my thigh, up towards my pelvis, and she knocks the towel off. I think by accident, so my dick and balls are hanging out, and I was like, got the towel, I just pulled it back over myself. And then she does it again, and I'm like, maybe she needs it out of the way. So I left it, and then it sounds so stupid. And then she said something. I just heard like 2 minutes, right? And I was like, what? And I like opened my eyes, and I was like, sorry. She goes, would you like Eastern massage? And I was like, what? Now I say what, but I immediately knew what she was talking about.
Let's just play this out.
I was like, what? She's like, Eastern massage, and points straight at my penis. There is no question anymore. She's like, Eastern massage, point at my cock.
Hand job.
Yeah, she might have said, do you want a hand job? And I immediately I was like, oh no, thank you. No, that's fine. Oh, I'm here with my girlfriend. Like my explanation was like, I've got to go. Like I'm here with my girlfriend. Like it was just a panic of words. And she was like, oh, don't worry, she's downstairs. Keep in mind, that was in a very thick Asian accent that I'm not willing to do. It's like, she downstairs.
Oh, not really.
I'll give it a quick crack.
Anyways, and I was like,
mildly racist.
So she did that, and I was like, oh, no, really. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, and put the towel back over. I lay back and just shut my eyes, and she finishes very quickly, by the way. She finishes the massage. She goes, okay, done. And she goes, I'm just doing the accent now.
What does that say about?
And then
say about you? It's like, well, I guess I'll just finish the next 45 seconds with the regular massage. Is that all she was? She's like, 45 seconds, I reckon I got this guy.
It would have been like less than a minute. She was like, I'm done now. I bet she went back to her work.
She
and she's
put
like,
aside a minute for the
yeah,
hand
that
job.
was all right, at the end, the last 40 seconds.
I can get him to come in 40 seconds. No problem.
No, because
and clean up.
I'll get to it.
He'd have come dressed in 45 seconds.
I went out, and when she finished, I was out for like 10 minutes before everyone else. So I think she was like, oh, I've offered a hand job. This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, gotta go. I bet she went back out to the girls at the back. She's like, what a fucking cock tease out there. Gives me wood and nothing.
No, what it was you're the only one who said no.
She was so confused.
The
She was
other two
rattled.
masseuses came out rubbing their shoulders.
She was like, do I pay him?
That's fucked.
So anyways, I go out and I can't hang out in the foyer, like out in the waiting area,
Yeah.
because I'm just so like, what the fuck just happened? So I just go and stand outside, and then I wait there for a while, for 10 minutes or whatever. And at this point, they've all gone out and sat in the waiting room. I'm just sitting outside twiddling my thumbs, and they come out, and I was like, what did you was yours something happened to yours? And they're like, what? I was like, did your masseuse offer you a hand job? Like, what? And I was like, mine told me. And they're like, no, she didn't. What did she say? And I explained the story. And someone's like, she offered you a hand job. And we're all laughing and having a great time.
Yeah.
And then at some point, it's clicked in Benno's mind that during this story, I didn't have underpants on. And he's like, wait, so she flicked the towel off and your penis was out. So you didn't have underpants on? I'm like, yeah, no, you told me. And Bruce is like, you actually took your underpants off? And I was like, you said it was rude.